Welcome back to Point of Focus. And today with me, I have a very interesting young man, a sailor by the name of Mr. Pravir Parasatan. Thank you, Pravir, for joining me today. So, Pravir, this is very interesting. During our little discussion, how old did you tell me you are?
I'm 17 years old.
17 years old, and you're a sailor.
Yeah.
So you're going to tell me a little more about that and tell our viewers, of course, how did you become a sailor?
All right, so when I was about 6 or 7, my parents sent me to sailing camp. It was never something that I thought about or I wanted to do. But then eventually I became interested in it, and well, it kind of stuck with me. I decided, yeah, I'll give it a shot. So I went to the camp, I enjoyed it. I was like, all right, continue going, continue practicing. So I realized that I was getting good, getting better and better. I was like, okay, this is something I could probably fall into. So time went along, a couple of years passed. And then next thing I knew, I was an instructor there. They had me teaching little kids. And now I am an instructor for about 4 years.
Wow, that's great, Pravir. Now tell me, Pravir, growing up as a young adult, what are some of the challenges that you faced? I know maybe friends, some of the influences you had from even school and, family members and so forth. Did anyone really try to, take you away from really being a sailor and maybe pursue a different career path?
Well, my parents were always supportive of me and what I wanted to do, but people would always say, that's a waste of time sport, why are you doing that? Do something normal, do football or cricket, but that wasn't what I enjoyed and what I liked. So I stuck with it no matter what people said. And
you focused on really your passion.
Yeah, because I liked it. I always wanted to do more and get better, go farther out into the ocean or sail faster.
I think that's a very good encouragement for our young people looking on. Always pursue your passion. You're going to be very successful at that. And Pravir, tell me a little more at some of the things that you do and you're engaged in currently. You told me a little about teaching and so forth.
Okay, yeah. So, like I said, I teach kids and adults ranging from like people who are 6 years old to people who are like 70. So yeah, that's something
6 to 70, very good age brackets.
Yeah, it's a huge age bracket. So, like they say, there's no actual age at how old you should start or when you should stop. It's something you just fall into and you like. And once you like it, you stick with it. And it stuck with me. And now I'm trying to make it my life and my career.
And did you study to become a sailor?
Well, yes, I did all the theory stuff and all the practicals, but yeah.
Yes, well, that's great. And do you have your own boat?
Yes, I do. I actually have the boat that the Olympian Andrew Lewis started in. So yeah, that is now mine.
Great, and that's great. And it's really inspiring. It's really commendable, I should say, how far you've reached at age 17. So tell me, where do you see yourself 5 years from now with regards to sailing?
Well, hopefully I make the next Olympics, which not in 2016, but the one after, because Andrew was in it way longer than I was, and he taught me to an extent. So I have to give him a little room, to shine.
And is he your role model?
Yes, he is. A big one at that.
How have he inspired you?
He has been teaching me all these small tips and tricks of how to become better. He's a person that would like to share his knowledge with everybody. That's why you would see him all on the beaches of Vesini and all that, teaching kids who are less fortunate than me to learn to sail that. So it makes something of themselves.
Your parents must be very proud of you. So tell me a little bit about your classes. And I'm sure some of our viewers would like to know where you offer your classes and what days and time and so forth.
All right, so I teach on Saturday for the entire day, to be honest, from 8:30 to like 6 in the afternoon. And we have 2 classes in the morning, which are like people who now beginning to learn to sail, beginner people. You never sailed before, you never seen a boat, been in a boat. I take you in the morning and we go through all these steps of how to put your boat together and how to sail, all the basic stuff. And by the time you're finished, you're going to be able to sail the boat on your own.
And where does this take place?
It happens in Chaguaramas, right after the Coast Guard Training Center by Anchorage.
Okay.
It's called the Trinidad and Tobago Sailing Association.
That's great. That's very good. And Pravir, can you tell our viewers a little more of some of the inspiration you've had as a young man for yourself, how you have motivated yourself to become a sailor and you've really been dedicated to become so successful at this great sport.
Yeah, so yes, like I said, a lot of people shoot you down because it's something different. It's not something people see or they hear about a lot. So every once, probably twice a year, it makes it into the news that, oh, sailing did something for Trinidad. So yes, it was hard to get that out of your head that people would always shoot you down. Yeah. And to think that you're going to do this for you, not for anybody else, which is important for people. You don't do anything for anybody else. You do it for yourself to feel that you've done something in little time.
And is there any special quote or anything that you've really held dear to your heart? Something that gave you that extra push, in your down times?
Well, just that you can always make it better. You could always fix what you've done wrong. Yes, you might not always win, and the bigger thing is winning. We all want to win. So yes, you should keep on wanting to win for yourself, and though that you might not win all the time, just keep yourself going. Say, I will win next time, or it was not bad. And you'll win eventually.
Right, so that's something that you live by.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'd like you to tell our viewers, even our young persons who are looking on, if you have any special advice you'd like to give them, or any tip in becoming who they are meant to be.
All right, guys, so all I have to say is just don't give up on yourself. People might not always believe in you, not in your family, but people on the whole would look at you and, I don't know, envy you for what you do and what you have accomplished in life. But don't let that put you down, because it's something, once you do it for yourself, you'll feel better that, okay, I've done something great, and it feels good.
Yes. Prabir, thank you so much for joining us here on Point of Focus. It was my pleasure having
Thank you.
To all my viewers who are looking on, just a reminder, if you would like to contact us, if you would like us to address any of the issues that affect our teens and young adults in our nation, or if you would like to be here to share your success story, you can do so by visiting our Facebook page at Point of Focus and sending us your messages. This brings us to the end of our program. I'd like to thank firstly you, our viewers, for tuning in today. And secondly, I'd like to thank Mr. Gordon J. from Narcotics Anonymous as we discuss drug abuse, and also Mr. Pravir for joining us today and sharing his success story as being a sailor. My name is Sarah Nangu. I'm the host of Point of Focus. Join us here every Wednesday at 6 p.m. as we focus on the issues that matters to you.